Cool. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. All right, guys. Good morning. Saturday morning, February 9th. One more time. Let me make sure. Okay. Anyway. All right, guys. Good morning. How are you? Hope that everyone has had a wonderful week, whether it has been at work or wherever it has been. I hope that you've had a great week. And if it's Friday evening or afternoon, wherever you are, I hope that you're having a great end of the week. Um, yeah, so it's cool. So I am, yeah. Oh, been doing yoga for the past month, and I feel great. I feel wonderful, wonderful. I do yoga for about 20 minutes every morning. Feels great. I love it. So yeah, I've been making some real changes to the way I do things recently, whether it be work or just what's it called? Just lifestyle, and it's been great. I feel better, sleep better, wake up easier, and yeah. So today's live stream is going to be about doing things and taking control of the situation, or putting yourself as the responsible person for every situation that is that you encounter, because complaining about it does not get anything solved. And basically, if you're working with a team, or if you're working with a partner or somebody, and they don't put their share of the bargain in to help your share of the task be completed, then if you don't take initiative to make sure that they are doing what they got to do, or to make sure that on their side as well as yours, that everything is getting done, if they're not going to do as much, or if they're not going to I would say give you the right amount of notice, or give you the right amount of information to get stuff done on your side from their side, then when the task is not completed, you look just as bad as they do. You might even look worse, depending on who's in the higher position of the task. So it's very important to have these skills and to have this mindset. But before we get into that, I'm going to let people just come in, and yeah, that should be good. Should be good. So I have one friend. He might come through. There's something going on with his account, so hopefully he can come through, because he has a really cool, I guess, program going on. He helps kids in Cambodia with teaching, and he has some stuff going on in Japan as well. So I hope he can join. But if so, he'll join later. And as soon as he joins, he can talk about what he does, and we can get into some conversation about the topic at hand. And if not, then we'll just keep on with the topic. But I wanted to, first of all, put this in the Facebook groups and make sure that people can get this. That would be cool. And yeah, that would be awesome. So let me see. We have, yeah, to the expert guys. You've been joining the expert creators group like crazy. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool, guys. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Let me see. Here we go, and put the link in here. Good. All right. Cool. All right, guys. So basically, yeah, that is going on. Camilla's 4am Art Japan. Hey, this is cool. Camilla, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. As you come in, please hit the like button, and that will help a lot. Thank you so much for joining today. And Art Japan. I guess you're based in Japan, and if you are, good morning. So, yeah. So basically, guys, today what I'm going to be talking about is some of the lifestyle changes, lifestyle changes that I made to my daily routine, and events that happened recently that deal with teaching in Japan, and how, what things you should expect that a lot of foreigners don't talk about, and also a lot of things that you can do to make your time easier and to make every situation better for yourself. Because there are some things about Japanese culture and the way that the Japanese do things that can be quite I won't say, yeah, it can be quite annoying sometimes. But and it can also be quite I would even say daunting when certain situations come up and you of the whole, not telling you upfront thing when things happen. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about how you can get around that and how you can prepare for that mentally, because it's more of a mental game, and what you can do as an English teacher or just as a person in general, wherever you are, to make your life easier. So let's see. It's me, Harry. What's good, Harry? Hey, hey, it's you. Oh, dude. Man. All right. Dude, come on the panel, dude. Yeah, so come on the panel. Yeah, come on, dude. Stop talking. Come on the panel. So yeah, that's cool. Show your face so we can get this conversation going. The account is our brand one. Okay, cool. So, are you able to use the camera with your account, with this current account? Because if you are, that would be pretty cool, because we can just talk about what you do here and in, I guess, Cambodia as well. That'd be cool. So yeah, stop talking to me and just join it, dude. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So again, if he can come on the panel and talk about what he does, then we will get to that. Until then, yeah, I'm just going to talk about one event that happened very, very recently, and one event that can or not one event, one thing or a few things that you can do to make your life easier as a teacher here in Japan, and get ready for the lifestyles changes that you might encounter when coming to Japan. And a shout out to Ranzo Black in Japan Experience, because I've seen a lot of brothers from Chicago coming to Japan. That's cool. I like that. I like that. That is awesome. And shout outs to Ranzo for putting us out there. That is really, really cool. I know most of the people on this who get premiered by him aren't YouTubers, but just to show that there is good here, that there are positive people here, and that we're here, so it's cool. Anyway, so shout out to Ranzo Black Experience in Japan. I got to get him on this live stream one day, so that would be interesting. Yeah. Anyway, so I will start with this past week. We had a teacher evaluations, right? Or I guess the teacher, what we call a teacher interview at my job. And basically, since the school year is going to end basically next month in March, they got all the teachers' information about how they think of the ALTs this year, and I got pretty high marks. However, there were some things that didn't hit me the right way, and one of those things were basically if I am being told the lesson material or being told the lesson information 5, 10, 15 minutes before the lesson, it's very, I can teach a lesson easily. However, to plan a very elaborate lesson with tons of materials and tons of things that have to be pre-prepared, like, that's hard. That's very hard, because you have to go make the flashcards or make the game cards and make everything. That takes time. Because when I prepare something for a class and a really good lesson, it takes about 1 to 2 hours to prepare per lesson. So to get a 15-minute prior lesson notification is not going to help me be able to prepare that much faster for a certain lesson. So hold on one second. I would like to join, but I don't know how the conversation with the camera. Let me figure it out. Okay, maybe next time. Okay, cool. Well, I think my friend's going to be here next time, so I'll continue with my thing, but thank you for joining anyway. Cool. But yeah, so basically on the evaluation, one of the comments was We want him to do more, change more of the lesson topics, or not lesson, to change more of the lesson gaming styles, and change more of the way he teaches lessons. I said, cool, I'm perfectly fine with that. That is awesome. I wasn't told this by any of the teachers. Number two, the kids seem to be having a great time when I'm in there. Number three, what was it? Number three is when I'm getting notified 15 minutes before a lesson, I can't just pop out a whole bunch of new game cards, So basically, this is what I'm talking about, where you take it upon yourself to make sure that the team as a whole gets the job done instead of just you or just the other person. So now, starting from basically this week when I got the evaluation, I'm going in to work a whole hour earlier. Work, like, you don't need to be at work until 8:30. I'm getting there at 6:50, 7 o'clock. Why? Because that gives me the whole morning to myself. I get to prepare lessons, and then every time I'm at school now, I always go up to each teacher and ask them, what is next week's lesson? Since the way we were doing things before isn't working, obviously, I know you're not going to tell me, because it's just a Japanese way of doing things. Like, it's very non-confrontational. Some people like it, some people don't. It's cool. It's just the way things are here. You have to just respect that and go with the flow. All right. So my thing is this. Tell me the lesson that you want me to do next week so that I can spend the week prior preparing everything, because we're not going to have this problem happen again. Ever. It's not going to happen again. So from this point forward, I'm going to work 6:50, maybe 6:45 if I can get there that early. And I'm going there between 6:45 and 7 o'clock every single morning, making sure that people see me working, because in the Japanese workplace, if you're not seen working, then then you're lazy, and Japanese people don't like that. Obviously, you're on company time, company hours, and you chose to be there. So it's like, you don't have to take that job. If that's what they want you to do, then that's what they want you to do. Whether you like it or not, you're at their jurisdiction. So I'm not saying they have a right to treat you poorly. However, if they want you to dress a certain way, look a certain way, be a certain way, you chose to be there. So here and that's what I mean by taking responsibility for your actions and choices, because like, we always want to complain about how a company, won't let us wear our hair a certain way, won't let us dress a certain way, won't let us look a certain way. Because I know a lot of guys come to Japan and they realize that the companies won't let them have a beard. My thing is, most companies will tell you that up front. If you already have a beard, they'll tell you, are you in love with your beard? Do you have to have your beard? Because if you do, then maybe this company isn't best. And people will get angry with that. But here's the thing: the company, this is their rules, this is their guidelines. Some other guy created this company with the rules he wanted in mind to attract a certain type of customer to his company. Now, if you are able to go with their guidelines, because you are the one who is in search of a job, not the job itself. So if you're able to go with their guidelines, then you can get that job. If not, that's cool, but find something else that suits you. Don't complain about not being able to do what you want at this job. Find a solution to get a job that's better for you, or find a solution to create a business that goes along with your values. And then that would be cool. Yeah, so basically I am I am going into work super early, making sure that the week before I'm on these other teachers to tell me what they want to do, because my thing is, I know you're not going to say anything. Unfortunately, that's just the way the Japanese culture is. You're not going to tell me anything to my face up front. I'm cool with that. So, now that I know what the problem is, almost a year later, please tell me what you want me to do. Then they'll tell me the subject material, and I'm just like, all right, cool. That's good. I will prepare it, and I will get everything done. And now I'm making sure to go on all these websites to make sure I find as many games as possible, because they're saying on this evaluation that they want to see more games, they want to see more activities, they want to see this and that. I'm like, cool, I'm good to go. I will get them what they want if they can tell me in a timely manner. And since they won't tell me, if I'm not going to ask, I will take it upon myself to ask and make sure that everything gets done in a timely manner. Because my thing is this: if you are depending on the person to tell you information about what needs to be done and they're not doing it, and then at the end the task doesn't get done or does not get done as well as it should have, they look bad. You're a part of the team, and someone else above you guys trusted you both to get the job done together and to do it well. So, like, if someone is slacking, you need to put it upon yourself to make sure that that slack is met with action. That's just me. So, and yeah, that is a very important lesson and a very important way of doing things. Just life in general, man. Whether you're at your job or whether you're at your own business or whether you're just doing life in a team type of situation is very important. Also, another thing that I want to stress. Now, some people don't agree with me when I say this at all, and that's perfectly fine. However, I truly believe, truly believe in doing more work than what you're paid to do. Now, why do I say this? And I know it's not popular, especially amongst my people. It's not popular. But the people who are, because his thing about Japan, the population is declining. And right now, Japan is a seniority-based system, which means that no matter how long you work at a company or no matter how well you work at a company, you're not going to get promoted faster than someone who's been there longer. That's changing because Japan is starting, it's becoming harder and harder to find quality skilled people for certain aspects of certain jobs because the population is declining. So they're starting to move to a merit-based system, something like America, where the harder you work or the better you work, the better you get promoted, because they're starting to figure out finally that merit in many times can beat seniority. Now, seniority does bring experience, but my thing is, if you have someone who's in their 20s or 30s and they are putting in the work, they're being there early, they're showing that they have respect for the company, all this stuff, and they're just showing over skill sets with other people who have been there longer, why wouldn't you want to promote them to a higher spot where they can actually help your company from a better standpoint while they're in a higher position? I never got why they didn't do that. Hopefully that will be, something in the near future, which I think it will be, because Japan's changing a lot of stuff, guys. It's a lot of stuff changing. 2020 is going to be 2020. Between 2020 and 2022 is going to be a very interesting time for Japan. Number one, the English teaching job thing is going to change, and I keep stressing, if you don't have a TEFL certificate, get that, because though you don't need one now, you might need one later. Get that. And again, if you don't like teaching in Japan, that's cool. But if you don't have a TEFL certificate, as of right now, Japan is the only country that you can teach in. Okay? And if you don't like Japan, then it's cool. But you can go to China, Korea, Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, all these other countries, even countries in Europe where English is not the first language. You can go to all these other countries and teach if you have that certificate. But if you don't, you can scratch all those opportunities right there. Let's see. I hit you up on Facebook a couple days ago. I'd appreciate you can get back to me later. Make sure we get Camilla. Yes, I agree with you. It's changing. Yeah, it is changing very much so. Okay, YouTube account. Send me a private message again. I didn't get it because I went through all my messages this morning, and as I do, I didn't get it for some odd reason. Send me the message again right now, straight to my Facebook account, or straight to my Facebook private message, and then I will get back to you as soon as the live stream is over. I promise. But because I got my phone right here, okay, I'm gonna get back to you. So anyway. Yeah, so basically a lot of things are changing. The English teaching thing is changing, number one. Number two is Japan's going to lower the age of adulthood for adults. So basically right now and for a long time it's been, you can't drink, you can't do anything until you're 18, until you're 20. 20 is the year of adulthood in Japan. I think either by later this year, by 2020 or 2021, they're going to lower that to 18. That's a big controversial thing right now for Japan, because it's like, you know, there are kids right now who will be like 19 and they won't be able to have that 20, that 20-year celebration mark. But I think they'll do something with that. I'm sure people who turn 19 that year will be able to enjoy the anyway. Yeah, a lot of things are changing in Japan. Also, Japan is opening up its industry opportunities for more immigrants to come through because they need it. Again, population is declining. They're not trying to really bring in people from the Middle East, at least not yet. I mean, maybe it's very, very extremely small doses, but they're looking at more Asians first, you know, Chinese or Thai or Filipino first before they go anywhere else. And of course, the West for certain jobs as well. But a lot of things are changing in Japan. Okay, cool. Yes, just sent one. Okay, let me check after the live stream now, and I will get back to you, I promise. All right. Let me see. So yeah, there's a lot of things changing, but my biggest point for today is taking responsibility and taking action on things where taking action where things are slacking. Because if you have a task and the task doesn't get done, you also get blamed for that task not getting done, even though you did everything on your part. Again, when the team falls, you fall down with the team, you know. So and just complaining just doesn't work, man. It just doesn't work. It does not work. And I've gotten a lot of slack and a lot of, you know, backlash in the past for saying complaining doesn't work and you shouldn't be complaining. Like, address a situation, address a problem, but at the end of the day, if you're not finding a solution, what's the point of even talking about it, you know? So, but yeah, admit that a problem is here, is that a bad situation is occurring, and then find a way to either exit yourself from the situation if that's the best way, or solve it. But complaining about it and using energy to give that complaint life is not going to do anything but make you miserable. So that's just my thing, you know. So take it upon yourself to, you know, go to work early or do more at the job, or, you know, because things are changing, guys. Things really are changing, and I hope that people who come here in the future are going to be able to adapt to that change. And when we do get here, or when that change does fully come into effect, that we're all able just to take it in stride and be successful within that change. Let's see. And guys, yeah, that's yeah, I was hoping to have more with my friend here, so not gonna be, I guess, too much going on today in terms of a conversation. But yeah, I mean, just when you have mistakes or when you have something that you know you can fix, take it upon yourself to change it, guys. Take it upon yourself to make sure that the best outcome comes from, you know, you taking action, not you just sitting back waiting for something to happen. Because waiting, you know, patience is good. Patience is a very good trait to have. However, there's a difference between patience while you're still taking action on other things, you know, versus just waiting for things to just pop up. Because things don't pop up. You have to take action. You'll find out that you'll get luckier the harder that you work. The more that you work, the more people that you meet, the more open that you present yourself to be, you know. And also a great thing, and I speak about this a lot, man, is gratitude. Gratitude will get you, well, first of all, it keeps you happy internally. That's number one. Gratitude is the only kind of happiness that is actually sustainable, because anything that makes you happy that is outside of this vessel, that's outside of anything that is a cosmic kind of force, once it's gone, it's gone. You know, there's no sustainability in being happy about a car, and being happy about a phone, and being happy about a camera. There's no sustainability. Yeah, I mean, get it because you like it, enjoy it. It's here, we're here to have fun, enjoy it. However, when it comes to real, pure happiness, you can only get that from inside, you know, honestly. Yeah, guys. I think that is going to be it for today. This one was kind of short, but yeah, hope that everything is good. I hope that you guys are, I think we did about half an hour maybe. Yeah, so I hope that you guys are good. I hope that you guys are doing well. And yeah, I think this weekend's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be cold. Oh, also for people in Chicago, I hope that you guys are doing well. Because I heard like hell is freezing over in Chicago big time. So yeah, but yeah, I have to try to get Ranzo Black Experience in Japan on this on this live stream. That would be cool. Most people ain't trying to get there. But I want to get Ranzo on here because that seems like, or he seems like a great person to interview. But yeah, guys, that's basically it, and I will talk to you all later. With that being said, guys, have a wonderful morning, have a wonderful day wherever you are. Remember to take action and to make sure that you create the best outcome for everyone that you come in contact with who is doing something to help you out as well. Yeah, because when the team falls, you fall with the team. When the team rises, hopefully you can rise with it. So anyway, that is it, guys. I gotta go. And with that being said, peace.